Hello everybody, thank you so much for pressing play on my video. My name is Charlene Luciano from stampwithshar.com and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US. Before I get started on today's project, I just wanted to take a few seconds to thank those that reached out to me with regards to the storm, all the emails, the texts, the calls. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We are safe. We did lose power. We did get it back late last night. We do have a lot of trees down, a lot of snow, but we're all safe, which is the most important thing. But for today's project, I've got these cute little flowers. I was trying to make some flowers and this just wasn't working for me. It looked stupid. I was trying to make a flower is what I was trying to do, but it just didn't look right. So this is what we're going to make today. The designer series paper I'm using today is the Bubbles and Fizz designer series paper. And I have these cut, I have 6 strips and these are cut at 3/4 by 3 3/8. Now I will have a detailed description about today's project over on my website, so if you missed anything, don't worry, everything will be there. www.stampwithshar.com. And again, 6 strips, 3/4 by 3 3/8. You need a strip of a coordinating color to go with your designer series paper. And this strip is cut at 3/4 by 4 1/4. And I am just going to add some tear and tape on that strip as well as on my designer series paper. So what you're going to do now is you're going to remove all the backing. I'm using my paper piercer. It just helps remove all the backings because I don't have long nails. When you have kids, it's tough to keep your nails nice and long and pretty, and so no nails for me. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your Rolos. You're going to need 6 Rolos. And if you look at the Rolo, this is where you kind of will open it. It's smaller at the top, bigger on the bottom. Okay, so on the side that you've got the adhesive, you're going to go to the other side where there's no adhesive, and you're going to face the top of the Rolo down like that. And then you're just going to wrap it like so. Okay, and you're going to repeat that with all the Rolos. And again, one last time, no adhesive. That's the top. You're going to face it down. And then you're just going to wrap the Rolo. Okay, I have my little strip, and again 3/4 by 4 1/4, and I am just going to break down the fibers, kind of like I'm curling ribbon. I'm just going to break down the fibers. I'm now going to take this backing off. Just want to make sure putting the Rolos the right way. Okay, and then you are just going to start attaching the Rolos to this strip. Now the next one, you want to kind of get underneath and get in there as close as what you can, and you're going to keep going around and doing that with all of them. So again, you're going to pull this down a little bit so that you can get your Rolo underneath in there. Okay, and the last Rolo you're going to stick off to the side And what you're going to do now is you're going to wrap this in a circle until these two Rolos meet each other. Like so. Super cute. Like that. Okay. So we're going to need some punches. I have the 1-inch circle punch. I have the 1 3/8 inch circle punch, and I have the 1 3/8 inch scallop punch. I have some coordinating cardstock. This is Calypso Coral, and I am going to punch out a 1 3/8 inch, and I'm also going to punch out the 1 3/8 inch scalloped. Out. Now, you would use, obviously, whichever paper coordinates with your DSP. And then this Petal Passion DSP, I'm using the 1-inch circle, and I'm just punching out a little center. So what you're going to do now, you're going to come in with your glue dots, and I've got my glue dots. You're going to take your flower, and you are going to lay it on that circle, and you're just going to push it down like that. Nothing fancy. You're going to take your last Rolo, and you are going to add some glue dots on the bottom. And you are going to push that in the middle. Give it a good press, because that's what's going to keep this circle attached to the flower. Okay? What you're going to do now is you're going to take some Stampin' Dimensionals, and you're going to put a dimensional. You are going to remove the backing, and you're going to put another dimensional. Now, sometimes you only need 2, but sometimes you need 3, okay? Like this one. Because I've pushed it in so hard, it needs that extra dimensional. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your scallop, and that's going to go on top. I've got some multi-purpose glue, and I am just going to attach that in the middle. You can use snail or super cute, you guys. I hope you're going to give this one a try. Really easy. These are great for craft fairs or to give at your table when you have some friends over. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. That way you won't miss my next video. If you're in the US and you're interested in purchasing the products that I use for today, I will have them linked in the description below. I will also have a detailed written description with measurements over on my website, www.stampwithshar.com. I do post projects every weekday to inspire you, and I hope you all have a wonderful and safe day. Take care.